you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people and lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. They're by gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the moss agate, reading number 2 with the green jade, reading number 3 with the garnet, reading number 4 with the calcite, and reading number 5 with the peridot. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the moss agate. The properties of moss agate are harmony, balance, and serenity. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut, and we will take 3 to 6 cards off the top of the deck. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right. That is good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Emperor. The Emperor talks about being powerful in your life, making the decisions that guide you down the path you want to go down, remembering that you're in charge of your existence. Next, we see the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands talks about partnerships flourishing. These could be creative partnerships or romantic partnerships, but partnerships flourishing. Next, we see the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talks about some form of heartbreak. Heartbreak with regards to some situation. Next, we see the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about a soulmate connection. Soulmates don't have to be romantic. They can be friendships, but oftentimes they are romantic. Next, we see the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands talks about overwhelming situations, feeling overwhelmed, situations feeling like they're really weighty on your shoulders, kind of like you're carrying the weight of the world. And then topping everything off, we have the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins says that you have a stable foundation and you need to not cling to things too tightly. It normally talks about money and material things, so having plenty of money, but needing to not cling to it because that can create that lack mindset that can have abundance blockages in it. It can be applied to other things like emotional things, not clinging to things because you can create a lack mindset. All right, well, looking at this as a yes or no, we have some really overwhelming energy in here with the Ten of Wands, and then some form of heartbreak resonating with the Three of Swords. But we also have your powerful energy with the Emperor, the Two of Wands saying partnerships are flourishing, and the Two of Cups representing a soulmate connection somewhere. So it is definitely not a strong yes. It is a most likely yes to whatever you're asking. There may be some things you have to overcome. There may be some things that you're dealing with, but the answer is most likely yes. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Two of Coins, that talks about having to make financial decisions, figuring out where your money's going to go, how you're going to pay your bills. We ended with the Four of Coins saying that there are stable foundations, but just because there's stable foundations doesn't mean that there aren't times where you're trying to figure out how things are going to work out. Look at Oracle, maybe it's coming to an end, or maybe there's some guidance for it. The Hanging Man, that talks about delays or the need for a different perspective. Page of Cups, that is fun, socializing, spending time with friends, friendship connections. And there's that Four of Coins again. The Four of Coins stresses that there is stability in your material realm. Now, there may not be an overage of abundance, but there is stability there. You're being told, do not cling to your money, do not worry about money, because that can create a lack mindset, which can have abundance blockages to it. So let the money flow in and out like it needs to. It's going to be there when you need it. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be tolerant. All right, whatever situations you're dealing with, it's very important to be tolerant. To realize that the storm that you're in is not going to last forever. Now, let's take a look at Moonology. We're going to look at the Two of Coins. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What is there to add to this Two of Coins for group number 1? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Adjustments are required. Okay, I feel like you guys are worrying about money and you're being kind of guided by your guides to let that go, to deal with it, to adjust that out, to not worry about it. It's one thing to, make decisions and whatnot with regards to your financial situations. It's a whole different thing to worry about it. So I'm really feel like you're being told to adjust the worry, to remember that you have what you need, be grateful for what you have, and expect that you will receive what you need as the need arises. For the Hanging Man, it's time to release negativity. All right, so that is a shift in perspective. Your guides are coming through really clear about material situations. I feel like you need to release anything negative. That's you shifting your perspective, especially with regards to material things. Do not worry about money. If you start worrying about money, how am I going to pay this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to deal with 6 months down the line? You're going to create abundance blockages for yourself. So it's time to release anything negative. Now, the Four of Coins, what is there to add here? Hunger, yes, a really sincere desire, like a deep desire for material things, a deep desire for anything where it's like a significant focus, like a hunger, can create those blockages I was talking about. So there can be a desire to have abundance. There can be, that desire is fine. When it turns into a hunger, when you need it, that is when you can create those abundance blockages, especially when you start squirreling everything away. And I'm not talking about saving being a bad thing. Saving is fantastic, but do not let it turn into an I have to save everything because what could happen tomorrow. That creates a hunger that causes that lack mindset. Let's switch over to Spellcasting Oracle and we will look at the Page of Cups. That's about fun and socializing. So that is very good energy. Spending time with friends, Page of Cups. Fertility. All right, situations are fertile right now for lots of socialization, lots of friendship energy. So make sure you're spending time with friends, you're checking in on them, answering them when they check in on you, because friendship is very important for your path right now. Now, the transparent tarot, which was most likely yes, definitely not a strong yes, but a most likely yes to whatever you're asking, you get healing. Okay, so the answer to your question is most likely yes, and your healing is involved in it in some way. All right, that's all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the green jade. The properties of green jade are prosperity, abundance, and nobility. Those things may have something to do with your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Lovers. The Lovers talks about romantic soulmates, meeting a soulmate, taking a next step with a soulmate, drawing a soulmate's energy in. Next, we see the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about a beginning where you take action to get things started. It can be a new idea that comes in that leads to a new beginning, but it is action-oriented. Next, we see the Eight of Swords. That talks about feeling stuck, like you can't move forward, like you're not getting anywhere, very stuck energy. That is followed by the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about foundational changes. It can represent marriage, going back to school to shift careers, finding a belief system that resonates with your soul. Really foundational energy changes. And then topping everything off, we have the Six of Wands. That talks about celebrating your victory, stepping into things that feel victorious for you and celebrating those victories. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, there does seem like there could be some stuck energy that needs to get broken loose, but it does look like the answer to your question is yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. There's that Ace of Swords again. Okay, so there is a beginning here. You are going to be the one that starts it. This is a new idea coming in that leads to a new beginning, a new energy coming in that leads to a new beginning. You are starting something new, though, and it is your choice. This requires action on your part, so it's your choice to step into this beginning or not. Next, we see the Empress. That is foundational energy. Having your material needs met in the earthly realm. It can also represent motherhood, laying those strong foundations, putting down roots. Six of Swords, that says you're moving on, moving forward. It does normally say you could be bringing some baggage along with you, some emotional baggage from previous situations. However, in this particular deck, the swords are not in the boat, so it's possible you've already dealt with that baggage. If you haven't, make sure you take care of it. Two of Cups, that is a soulmate connection. So you started with the Lovers and Transparent Tarot, and now we have the Two of Cups. Some of you are asking questions about soulmates. Some of you have just met a soulmate. Some of you are drawing in the energy of a soulmate. And some of you are taking your soulmate connections to the next level, because Two of Cups energy could be soulmates that are still in the friend realm or that stay in the friend realm. But the Lovers tends to be those romantic soulmates. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please, whatever they need to hear. Thank you, thank you. Gratitude. Okay, it is very important that gratitude is part of your everyday. You always have something to be grateful for. Make sure gratitude is a focus. It helps keep things in perspective. Now, let's look at the Six of Swords with Moonology. What is there for the Six of Swords here, please? Thank you, thank you. Meditate and contemplate. Okay, so when I said sometimes there's emotional baggage, but maybe not because of the way the card's drawn, if you immediately went, well, of course not me, maybe take a minute. The meditate and contemplate says, yeah, maybe you've dealt with most of the emotional baggage from your previous connections, previous relationships, but there might be a little bit more work for you to do. So just before you jump to a decision of, well, I don't carry any baggage, make sure you do a little bit inward searching and make sure you've dealt with whatever baggage you might possibly be carrying. Now, let's see that Ace of Swords out of Queen of the Moon. What is there for the Ace of Swords here for group number 2? Release. Okay, so one of the things that you need to do to make this new beginning is releasing anything negative, releasing all negative energy, releasing previous baggage, releasing the need for control. All that is going to need to be released to step into this beginning. I really feel like you guys need to meditate a little bit because there's probably some level of emotional baggage that you are still carrying. Maybe that's why there's stuck energy here in the Eight of Swords. It's time to release something. Now let's see the Empress. Realization. Okay, you guys are at the point of realization of stepping into something new, stepping into foundational energy, kind of at the precipice of having things work out in the material realm. So just be ready to openly accept what the universe is bringing in. You're going to have realizations of how things are going to work out, realizations of where your energy needs to go, and just be very open to the energy. Now, let's see the Two of Cups out of spellcasting. What is there for this soulmate connection? Inspiration. All right, so soulmates bringing in inspiration. That's beautiful. Maybe inspiring you to let go of some of the baggage or difficult things you're carrying forward from previous connections. Now for the Transparent Tarot, which looks like a yes to whatever you asked, you get well-being. So the answer to your question is yes, and your well-being has something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Garnet. The properties of Garnet are vitality, passion, and love. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's go once more. There we go. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Now let's see. All right, so we start with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about planting the seeds for your abundance, but being patient while you wait for your abundance to kind of mature and grow. The universe is bringing it to you. You have to be patient. Next, we see the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles talks about you putting in your work, you doing your hard work and being rewarded for that hard work. Next, we see the Magician. The Magician talks about manifesting, using your talents and skills to draw things into your realm that you desire. Next, we see the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups says that something is ending and you need to let it go because something new and better than whatever is ending is coming into your realm. And then topping everything off, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, recognizing your growth. It also talks about reconnecting to your childhood, your hometown, your past in some way. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, I feel like there's an ending, there's some hard work, but there's a beautiful new beginning coming in, lots of growth, promises of future abundance, and manifestation. It seems like this is a pretty decently strong yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's look here. Okay. We start with the Hermit. The Hermit talks about time alone and using that time alone for meditation, focusing on inner growth, spiritual growth, connecting with your higher self, and using your time wisely. Two of Coins, that talks about kind of walking the financial tightrope, figuring out how you're going to spend your money. The Nine of Wands, that talks about a sacrifice. Normally, it's not a sacrifice that needs to be made. Normally, it's a sacrifice that's coming from taking some sort of strong position. We'll get Oracle. We'll see why it's here. And the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about anxiety. I'm not talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about a feeling. The feeling of fear regarding the future. Okay, so you guys got a lot going on in your situations. Let's get Oracle and see what assistance there is. I think it's interesting. You also have a 9, a 9, and a 9 in the Roman numerals. So maybe seeing that angel number 999. Now, let's go to the angel deck. Angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you get kindness. All right, so the universe pouring its kindness out on you. You being asked to show kindness to others. Now, let's start with Moonology for the Two of Coins. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What guidance or advice is there to add to the Two of Coins for group number 3? You are very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so you've been working on the material side of things. This Seven of Pentacles down in your transparent tarot says your abundance is coming in. You have to be patient. I feel like this is just kind of reiterating that same message. Yeah, you're walking the material tightrope, the financial tightrope, figuring out how you're going to make ends meet. But you are very close to achieving your goal. You are almost done with this challenge. Now, let's see the Nine of Swords with regards to the anxiety. Your commitment is being tested. So with regards to your nervousness and fear about the future, you have to continue to committing your energy to whatever it is you desire, to your manifestations, to your work, to yourself. You have to continue committing your energy to those situations. Don't worry about the future. The future is going to take care of itself. You need to commit your energy to the present. Now, let's see the Nine of Wands with regards to any sacrifice that may being made. Fear. Okay, so maybe fear is stopping you from going after what you want. Fear can cause a lot of sacrifices because it stops us. Now, the cool thing about this fear card is you can see she's afraid on the inside, but she's a goddess. She is in charge of everything in this card that there is to be afraid of. So whatever fear you're feeling, you can totally overcome it. Do not let your fears keep you from moving forward, keep you from taking actions that lead you into new opportunities. Let's see the Hermit out of Queen of the Moon. Resistance. Okay, so there's so much life in this resistance card. This is someone taking up space and, resisting, being in their own energy, resisting what everyone thinks they should be, and being themselves. This is energy that comes to you through meditation, through focus on your growth. So you are on the right path. Do not let anything stop you. Don't let fear of the future stop you. Don't let fear in the present stop you. Focus on your inner work, your inner growth, and move forward because you are. Now, let's see for the Transparent Tarot, which was yes. There may be some delay or need for patience, but it does look like a yes. You get fertility. All right, that doesn't normally relate to reproductive fertility. However, if you were asking about that, I'm sure you're thrilled to see that card. And if that's the case, then I wish you the absolute best. Please get whatever medical care that you deem appropriate. And for everyone else, this is situations being fertile for growth. There is an ending happening. It is fertile to bring in a brand new, wonderful beginning. So hang in there, keep going. Don't let fear stop you. The situation is fertile for growth, opportunities, and abundance to head in your way. All right, that's all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the calcite. The properties of calcite are vision, passion, and positivity. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'm going to cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, once more. There we go. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, we start with the Sun. The Sun is beautiful, positive energy. It takes the negativity out of anything it touches, and it's all about growth. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. That talks about a new beginning that is foundational in nature, normally has a very positive impact on your material realm, like a new job or promotion. And then topping everything off, we have the Death card. Death talks about the end of something for a new beginning. But with the Sun back there in the background, the focus of the Death card here is kind of harvesting something and moving into a new beginning that is beautiful. All right, so the Sun really overpowers any negativity in the Death card. This looks like a yes to whatever you ask Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. 8 of Wands, things moving very quickly. Spirit guide messages coming in fast. There's that Death card again. There is a significant ending happening here, but it leads to a wonderful new beginning. Look at the whiteness of that rose. That is a pure energy coming in. Ten of Swords. All right, so the ending may not be great. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. It's over, it's done, the door's shut. Sometimes it leaves you feeling a little bit stabbed in the back. We will get Oracle, see what's going on with the Ten of Swords ending. And the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is all focused on an ending. Like there's a lot of ending energy. The Eight of Cups is also about an ending. It's about letting go. And it says that whatever's coming in next is better than whatever's ended. Okay, so the ending may not have been fantastic. The ending may have been difficult even, but what's starting new is brilliant and beautiful and wonderful and so much better. And things are moving quickly towards that new beginning. There is a lot of ending energy here. So I think that the main focus of your message here is that something significant is ending, but it's leading to something that is so much better. All right, let's see the angel deck here. All right. Check your emotions. Okay. So make sure your emotions are in check. I'm not saying run from them, hide from them, bury them, none of that. Make sure you're feeling what you need to feel and letting it go. Make sure that your emotions are not making your decisions for you, that you are making your decisions, you're feeling your emotions and using them the way you need to. Now, for the Ten of Swords, we will use Moonology. For the Ten of Swords, please. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. All right, so this ending, don't worry about what's happening in the ending. I know it's not fantastic, okay, but just let it go. Give whatever you need to give to the ending to let it end and let it go. It is a time to give rather than take, so don't take anything from this situation other than your energy so that you can move into the new beginning. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Eight of Wands. Things moving quickly, fast-moving situations. What is there in this Eight of Wands, please? Self-love. Okay, so things really are moving really, really fast. Make sure you are taking the time to take care of you. Self-love is super important. Giving yourself what you need to keep yourself rejuvenated as you move forward. Now let's see Death out of Queen of the Moon as well. Resilience. You have the capacity to pick up and keep going after whatever is ending. The new beginning, like I said, is going to be great. You've got the Sun, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Like, the new beginning is going to be great. This woman in this card, there's no one standing here saying, hey, pick that burden up and carry it. She has the resilience to pick it up because it's full of life, because it's important to her, and carry it forward. Now, with this resilience, it's important to release anything that needs to be released. You don't have to carry everything forward. You don't have to carry this heavy burden. If it's not meant for the now, let it go. But you do have the capacity to pick up whatever burden you choose to carry and move forward with it. Moving forward past this ending is going to be the focus. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle for the Eight of Cups. That talks about whatever is starting, that new beginning, being better than whatever has ended. So, Eight of Cups, please. Travel. All right, this is the focus of moving forward, and whatever starting may include some form of travel, but the travel card, more often than not, is talking about that forward motion. There is a lot of energy here saying, hey, the ending is happening. Move forward. Move into what's new. Keep going. Don't stop. Now, excuse me. Oh, sorry. The Transparent Tarot was a yes to whatever you asked. It does have an ending. It's got a brilliant new beginning and lots of growth involved in it. What is there to clarify the Transparent Tarot? Freedom. All right. So the answer to your question is yes. And your freedom is tied into it in some way. All right, that's all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Peridot. The properties of Peridot are luck, success, and prosperity. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, there we go. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. All right, so we start with the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, recognizing and acknowledging your growth. Next, we see the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords talks about anxiety. I'm not talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about an emotion, a feeling, fear regarding the future, looking at the future, fear with how things are going to play out. Next, we see the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is advice. It says treat yourself to a little bit of luxury to draw in the abundance you desire. Don't worry about money. Don't be afraid to treat yourself to a little something. Doing that will actually open abundance pathways for you. Next, we see the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about passion. If it represents a person, it is very passionate person, very, very passionate energy. Now, this passion energy, it can also represent following your passions, and it says people will be attracted to you. People will really be attracted to your energy if you follow a creative passion. So if you've had the idea of starting your own business or starting a hobby, and it's something that you are passionate about, it's going to draw attention from others. So it might be a good time to step into something like that. Next, we see the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles talks about fear with regards to material situations. You've already gotten the advice to treat yourself to a little bit of luxury to help manifestation. Fear is like the opposite of manifestation. Fear manifests more fear. So if you want to manifest abundance, you've got to deal with the fear around financial situations. And then topping everything off, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about paying attention to details and the need to pay attention to details. It can also say someone's paying attention to you, maybe on social media, or you are paying attention to someone else. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, with the way it's laid out, with the anxiety kind of covering up the growth, and the strong advice to stop worrying about material things, the need to pay attention to what's going on, I kind of feel like the answer is most likely no. The 5 of Pentacles is a strong no answer, as is the 9 of Swords, and with the Page of Swords in there as well, I feel like the answer is most likely no. It's not a strong no, but it's most likely no, for at least for the moment. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you. 2 of Swords, that talks about a stalemate, so some kind of stuck energy, a situation you're having trouble seeing your way out of. The good news is she can see through the veil in this deck, so things may be opening to you moving past that stuck energy. The Hanged Man talks about delays. It also talks about shifting perspectives. The 5 of Swords talks about worry. This is either related to work or home life. We'll get Oracle, see how you deal with it. It may even be this material situation. And then there's the 10 of Coins, which talks about abundance. Your abundance is coming in, but fear can be causing a blockage for it. Now, let's see Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Generosity. All right, the universe is pouring its generosity out on you. So just make sure you remove those abundance blockages so that you're ready to receive. Now, let's see the 5 of Swords with Moonology. What is there for all this worry? Confidence is your key to success. So instead of worrying, replace that with confidence. And I know that that's super easy to say and super hard to do, but confidence is going to be your key to success. Where you worry, you generate more things to worry about. Where you approach something with confidence that it's all going to work out, even if you don't know how yet, that confidence kind of creates a platform to move forward from. Now, let's look at the Two of Swords as well. A new romantic cycle begins. All right, so some of you may be stuck with regards to romance or matters of the heart. This is clearing, the stuck energy is clearing, and a new romantic cycle is coming in for you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Hanging Man. What is there to add to the Hanging Man here, please? Thank you, thank you. Resistance. Okay, so I feel like some of you are resisting a shift that needs to happen to draw in your abundance, to move forward. It's time to shift your perspective. There is tons of life in this resistance. So this is saying, you know, hang in there. You need to hang in there with positive energy, and you need to shift out worry and fear. So make sure you're open to shifting to confidence, to shifting to a feeling of abundance, and letting go of kind of the heavier energy. Now, let's see spell casting oracle for the 10 of coins. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for the 10 of coins, please. Peace. Okay. There is abundance coming in. It brings peace with it. Generosity is being poured out. I feel like your guides are saying, hey, remove the blockage so that we can pour all of this wonderful abundance on you. So just make sure you're working through these blockages to get rid of them, because abundance and peace are out in front of you. Now, the transparent tarot, which was most likely no to whatever you asked, you get beauty. All right, so the answer to your question is most likely no. This beauty card makes me feel the need to remind you that you're beautiful just the way you are. So do not doubt that. Do not doubt your worthiness. The answer to your question is most likely no, and your beauty has something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.